Alright guys, welcome to Tabby's channel. I am Tabby, and this video will be about the American Dad Xbox One Edition speedrun that I have. I don't think it's a world record, but I found some new techniques that I would like to talk about. Right, so here's the clip here, right? This is a capture from my Xbox One that I downloaded from, the Xbox Captures website. So I'll just play it, let you watch it, and then I'll explain what's going on. Okay, so at the start here, I let this sequence play out. Some people would do some sort of bunny hopping jump glitch to get through the floor into the kitchen, or well, in this playthrough you would go to downstairs. But I found that you can skip through this bit here by using the taunt button, which on the Xbox One is Y, alright? So, well, it's not taunt, it's an emote. So he would do his posing and say whatever he says, but if you keep pressing it while jumping, so A and Y, it would sound like this. When you do that, he starts emoting and then jumping, and then emotes right after, so it kind of skips through it. As you can see here, it skips right through it there. You can see that start there and then it skips through, and you can hear there's some audio, so it skipped through a couple of times first. Now this part here is quite hard to explain for me, so basically I'm going to use paint to explain this, right? So brushes, I don't know how to use paint. Right, Alright, this is Stan, alright? So let's say this is his whole entire hitbox, alright, in the game. This entire area, all the way down to his feet, is his hitbox, right? That's all well and good. However, when the game spawns you on the stairs here, you actually spawn about here, this level. So there's actually still part of your hitbox within the floor, which means you can actually jump, and when you were to jump normally off the ground, you would just go up to there, right? But if you're jumping and you're already under the ground, you're going to go up much higher, because as you're in the ground, you're going to gain momentum and be pushed out. Because in this game, two things can't exist in the same place. So you're actually pushed out higher. So here I used that technique, because in this bit there's a cutscene where Stan goes down the stairs on the rail. And right after he gets on the rail, he's inside it, right? And jumps off. So if you jump while he's jumping off, you go much farther. So then from here, you're left in midair, like this. Let me show you. As you can see there, very quickly skips all the way over there, and I'll explain that in a moment. I'm just trying to see if I can. It's hard to see, but right as soon as he's jumping off the rails, I'm already over here. Now why is that? Because when he's jumping off, he's going all the way out, right? And there's a wall here. And because of the speed, he's going right through the wall. But what's on the other side of the wall? Yeah, the car. However, you have to go through the door to get the car, right? But the hitbox to trigger this sequence is on the entire wall. So hitting the wall triggers the sequence. So then, when the sequence is triggered, it puts you into the car. Because in this version of American Dad, in this version, the sequence, there's no flipping over to the car, whatever he does, the handsprings. He doesn't do that in this one. It's straight into the car. So I took advantage of that, because when I clip through, it just starts the sequence in the car. So for this part, I mostly let it play out, because there's nothing really much that you can do here. Now this part is quite difficult to explain as well. So here you have Rodger appears, alright? And to this, so basically, there's an attack button, right, and it's X, alright? So what you do is I spammed a attack, emote, and jump all at the same time, and it made him attack way before he finished, alright? But then, once you've triggered, this is frame perfect by the way, but once you've triggered this, right, you get about a 3 or 4 frame window for you to hit attack emote jump up and down, alright? And what that does is it causes you to hit him again, do another emote, then you'll jump out of the car, and then up puts you back in the car, and then down is like a crouch button. So you're going out of the car and into the car while crouching, so then you go back into the sequence, which then skips this animation as well. And you can see that it's done correctly when the screen flickers, but I don't know if it shows in this gameplay, because when I recorded it, it didn't show, but it showed in game. Now you can't see it in the gameplay, but it was in the game. You can tell that it worked as well by the sound. The sound kind of cuts out here and then plays, and the background twitches a little bit. Don't you see that? And now, so yeah, I've explained that. Alright, so this part here is the drift sequence. Right at the very start, I'm spamming jump, just mashing it, right? Because when you jump out at the start, it's like you jump out of the car and you take all the momentum of the car with you, and you're obviously a smaller like object than the car, so you're gonna go flying, and then you get back in the car by up and down. So crouch entering is much faster than normal entering because you bypass like the enter animation, alright? So then you'd go through like that, and as you do that, you just skip that entire area. And this last part is something I found by accident on this run, actually. When he gets out, I was going to leave it, but I accidentally pressed jump and emote, and he just started instantly saluting, and then it skips through it really quickly, because you've moved up. When you jump, the camera follows you, right? But the camera's meant to be on the, like, move up to the flag, but you jump, so the game is like, wait a minute, we're already meant to be here, so it just skips this part really quickly. And then that's the end of the run. Watch. See? You can hear the audio speeding up. So overall, I'm not sure the specific time of this run, but it's roughly about 6.5 to 7 seconds. So overall, well, yeah, about 7 seconds. All right. So overall, I don't think it's the record, but I found a lot of new, well, I don't know if they're new. I've not really watched many other people's gameplay, but I've discovered most of this myself. The crouch standing technique. This crouch entering technique, sorry. I found that somewhere else, as well as emoting at the start. Wait, no, I figured out emoting at the start myself, but yeah, so with experimenting, well, I installed this game because it was on Games with Gold, so I was like, oh yeah, I might as well give it a try. And I was like, oh yeah, this speedrunning thing was kind of popular, so I thought I might give it a try. Overall, it's pretty fun. I do recommend giving this a little shot. Well, yeah, thanks for watching. Fucking wasted time.